So here we're going to talk about the power rule for exponents. This is the one that's really easy to mix up with product rule, but once again the idea of if we write it out, it should answer our questions about which one is which fairly easily. So what we want to look at here is, what does this actually mean? Well, we have this exponent 3 on the outside, and if we're looking at what's the base for 3, it's this entire thing, right? Saying multiply x squared times itself 3 times. So if we write this out, x squared is the base, and we're multiplying it by itself 3 times. You might already be able to start to see that if I have x squared, x squared, x squared, basically 3 groups of 2, how that turns into multiplication. But let's write them fully out. Each one of these x squareds means x times x, and these are all multiplied by each other. And so altogether, if I have x times x 6 times, the shorter way to write that would be x to the 6th. So the reason, if we look at this power rule, that you're multiplying the exponents is because you're saying I have 3 groups of x squared. So writing it out, x squared times x squared times x squared. Well, let's try another one. How about x to the 5th squared? So we're still going to write it out to see why this works, but if we're thinking of our rule, we multiply the exponents, it should be x to the 10th, but why is it x to the 10th? Well, this squared is saying multiply this whole thing by itself twice. So if I do x to the 5th times x to the 5th, I have 5 x's times another 5 x's, so altogether I have 2 groups of 5, or 10 x's if I wrote out all 5 and 5 of them.